Hello everyone, welcome back to the show today. The Duchess of Essex is back with us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Lovely to have you here. She is going to be rating my top 7 fragrances by Creed and giving a mark out of from 1 to 10 for each one. Before we do that, don't forget my recommended USA-based fragrance sampling site is the Fragrance Decant Boutique. That's decantboutique.com. And I've got a code for you. The code Mr. Smelly 10 gets you 10% off across the site, which has a phenomenal array of fragrances. My UK-based recommended fragrance sampling site is Fragrance Samples UK. That code, Mr. Smelly 10, also gets you 10% off there, and they have a huge range of designer and niche fragrances. So we're having a glass of wine. It's just before the European Championship final, but we won't talk about that. This is called Chapel Down, and it is a wine. This is Chapel Down is the company. It's called Bacchus 2023. The Duchess of Essex really likes this one. What is it that you like about it, and what notes do you get out of this wine?
It is a local wine in Kent.
Yes.
And it's crisp, dry white, and you just cannot go wrong with it. And it's mid-price, and it tastes amazing.
So there are some decent wines coming out of the UK, believe it or not. Okay, let's get stuck into it then. So first of all, we're going to go for this one. It's the only one I don't have a bottle of, but thanks to the lovely people at the Fragrance Decant Boutique, I have a lovely sample. So this is Aventus Cologne. It is the fresher follow-up to the original Aventus. Strangely, quite a lot of different notes in it, and not many of the same ones are there, but orange, ginger and pink pepper are included. What does the Duchess of Essex think about this one? She's been trying them out extensively throughout the day and now has come to her conclusions.
Yes, this one's really fresh and clean. I absolutely love that. I think it's a winner.
You like that?
I really do like that. It's a really nice gentleman smell.
And a mark out of 10?
I'm going to give that one an 8.
8 out of 10 for Aventus Cologne. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you so much indeed. Let's move on. Next one then that we're going to do is this one here. And this is Virgin Island water. And this is, I've got to be honest, I really enjoy this one, but I don't let that influence your unbiased opinion. Virgin Island water then. Note listing, two of the primary notes are lime and coconut. It's a beautiful, fresh, reviving summer holiday type of scent, I think. But what do you think?
Well, I made some notes and I did write summer holiday. It smells like the coconut. You know, I don't mean to be rude by saying sun cream, because that's sort of, not doing it any justice. It's an absolutely amazing scent, and I'm going to rate that as a 7.
Okay,
I really like that, yeah.
Okay, well, that's not the highest mark ever.
It's not the highest mark. I don't think it's for all day use. I think it's an occasional use one.
Okay, got you. Moving on then, the next one is one that I do really enjoy, actually, I must say, and this is Royal Mayfair, released in 2015. Notes include pine tree, gin, lime, rose, eucalyptus, cedar, and orange. What does the Duchess of Essex think about that one?
Okay, I think, and I don't want any hate for this, and I apologise in advance.
Don't.
It smells like an antiseptic cream.
Mm-hmm.
It smells like something we have here in the UK. I think it's called Germaline. It just smells like that, and I'm going to rate that as a 4 because I think that's that's not a winner for me. Don't like it.
Fair enough. More polarising, that one, and it does have that kind of menthol eucalyptus smell, which may be partly responsible for your reaction there. So that's interesting. So definitely not a winner for you. Next up, we've got one that I think is excellent. Royal Oud 2010 release, and this one 2011, sorry, and Julian Rascanet now credited with perfuming this one alongside, I think, Olivier Creed. And we have pink pepper, lemon, bergamot, cedar, angelica, galban, and sandalwood oud and musk. What do you think about that one, Duchess?
I absolutely love this. It's so masculine, it's so fresh. It's a sort of day to nights fragrance, and I give that a 9.
Wow, okay.
I love that. I really love that.
That's interesting, because I wasn't sure if you'd like it, because it's a little bit sort of dry and bitter, and but okay, great. I'm glad we're on the same page on that one. I also think it's fantastic, and
love that. I love it. It's really good.
Underappreciated. Even more expensive than the already expensive normal ones from Creed. This comes from their L'Exclusives line. It's called Spice and Wood 2010. Apple, lemon, bergamot, pepper, birch, clove, angelica, patchouli, cedar, musk, iris, and other words that oak moss. That's the word. What does the Duchess think of Spice and Wood, I wonder?
This one has really torn me, because I have been smelling it for quite a while, trying to work out if I love it or I hate it. The bottle is absolutely stunning. I love the bottle. It looks beautiful. And I know that's not the reason to rate a fragrance. But at one point I hated it. It smelled hairsprayy, and I thought, oh no, that's not for me. But the more I smell it, I absolutely love that. It smells delightful. And I'm going to rate that an 8.
Great. Okay. Interesting. Right, we've got 2 left. Let's move on. And it's the famous black bottle, the earliest of the releases in today's video. This was from 1985 and widely now accredited to having been perfumed by Pierre Bourdon. And the fragrance is, of course, Green Irish Tweed. Creed are telling us it's evocative of freshly cut grass with a sea breeze. There's verbena, lemon verbena that is, bergamot, lavender, violet, sandalwood, cedar, and ambroxan now. They used to say ambergris, but it's ambroxan. So those are some of the notes. What do you think of this one?
I'm not going to deny it. I find this absolutely amazing. It is the most sexy fragrance I think I've smelt on you, and I absolutely love it. It's just a winner. That is just probably one of my favourite I've ever smelt of yours.
Fantastic.
I am a Kouros fan.
Yes.
I love that. But I also really love this. I'm going to rate that a 10 because I really, really love that. And I don't think guys can go wrong with that one.
Love it. 10 out of 10 for Green Irish Tweed. It's one of my favourites too. Finally, we'll go with the most commonly known Creed fragrance, the one that sort of broke the brand into their current worldwide well-known status. Creed Aventus 2010 release. And we have notes including bergamot, apple, blackcurrant, jasmine, birchwood, patchouli and vanilla. What do you think of that one, Duchess of Essex?
Okay, initially I thought it was very nondescript. I didn't really get it. And I still don't really get it, but I don't hate it and I don't love it.
Okay.
I'm not a massive fan of that, I have to admit. I'm sorry, I don't love that. I'm going to give it a 6 because I was going to give it a 5. But it's not that bad. It's, you know, it's not on a level of the antiseptic cream. It's not my favourite at all.
Okay.
And yeah, it wouldn't win. It's not a winner.
Okay. Thanks so much. So the clear winner there, Green Irish Tweed with a 10 out of 10 mark.
Absolutely wonderful, the best.
But a couple of others that you really do like too. So thank you so much. You've been a great part of the show today. We hope we'll have you back for some more. We will continue to enjoy our wine. We've actually got some wines coming from a company and we're going to be perhaps reviewing wine on the channel. Let us know what you think about that. Also, don't forget we've got an amazing offer. Norton and Wilson at the moment have Gravitas Prom, our summer offer. Gets you that fragrance for £70 posted in the UK or $90 if you're in the USA. And we will see you in the next episode. Remember, whatever you're doing in life, let's project. And although sometimes life may stink, at least we can always smell good. Bye-bye.